everybody. How are we all doing today, this spooky Saturday evening? I'm doing pretty good. Kind of tired. Okay, I finally finished. I was doing a witch standee, acrylic standee. I finished artwork today, thank God. And I'm working on some Halloween artwork. It's just, I don't know what you want to call it, like promotional. It's not really promotional. It's more just like holiday artwork just for you guys to enjoy. So I'm trying to work on that. I want to animate it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. But we'll see. Anyways, yeah. Oh, also I have apple crisp. I went apple picking recently and got tons of apples. It actually rained on us while it was when we were apple picking, which it made it feel a lot more fall-like. You know, a little bit more of that gloomy-esque feeling. So it was actually kind of cool. It was like, but anyways, so we made apple crisp today. So I got some of that down here with me. So I'm sorry if you ever hear any eating sounds. I know some people find that freaking funny because I hate the sounds of eating. So I usually try not to eat on here. But you know what, whatever. It's apple crisp. I can't pass this up. I can't. Like, that's just like, no. Anyways, so yeah, I brought a lot down here today. You know, oh crap. Yeah, my crochet stuff just fell. That's fine. Making hats. I am trying to be prepared, you guys. Christmas isn't a sneak up on me. I know we're not supposed to talk about Christmas during Halloween time, but I gotta get going on them Christmas hat gifts. Oh, Thanos would remember for 36 months and said 36 months or 3 years. That's without counting the previous years before the fidelity? I almost wanted to say fidelity, but I know it's not fidelity. Fidelity. Previous years before the... I'm not going anywhere. I know the sentiment of it. Maybe Am I just being dumb? Is my brain just not understanding what that word is? I feel like... No. Yeah, that's fidelity. That is fidelity. Fidelity? Years before the fidelity? What do you mean? I'm so confused. But I know I know exactly what you're trying to say, Thane. The fidelity threw me for a loop. But no, I'm glad you're not going anywhere, Thane. I'm very glad to have you here. I would be very sad if you left. But yeah, no, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. Thank you. Oh, infidelity. Okay. I'm thinking of infidelity. I'm dumb. I meant before the YouTube badge. LOL. Okay. No, I know fidelity's a word. My brain was thinking, is it fidelity? I'm like, am I reading that right? I thought maybe I was misunderstanding, but no, I understand now. I think also my brain for some reason was thinking of infidelity, so I was like, what? So, but no, you mean, okay, I understand. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, good evening, Katori. How have you been this week? I've been busy. I've been trying to decorate my house for Halloween by making my own decorations, which I think actually look kind of nice, to be honest. Trying to prepare for Halloween, like, the channel, which has been very time-consuming, and just regular life stuff. So it's just like, since the season's coming around, and thankfully I don't have like extra stuff going on, but I'm making stuff extra to happen. You know what I mean? Like, thank God I don't have a bunch of extra stuff like I have to do, because there are extra things that I kind of want to do as extra things that are taking up my time now. That makes sense. So a lot of seasonal stuff going on, things I'm trying to fit in and still try to relax a little bit and stay sane. So busy, but like, I guess busy in a good way. I see some Ko-fis came in, but I'll read those in just a second. I'm gonna read some super chats real quick. Neb donated and said, holidays are catching up indeed. Exactly, like we're already like almost halfway through October. And I thought, you know what? I'm like, Christmas isn't a sneak up on me. It just is. Like, it always does. And I have all this extra yarn from projects, and I thought, I'll just make everyone Christmas hats, you know, and you know, like whether it's their favorite color, just a design or something, and or I mean, some of them are just like regular hats. They just has like a little bit of a, like, I guess a pattern, like the crocheting pattern. It kind of makes it puffed a little bit. But I like crocheting their names in it because I think it makes it a little more personal than just like giving someone like, here's a hat. It's just like a plain color hat. I mean, obviously since you stitched it yourself, it's special, but you know, I was like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at stitching in stuff, stitching in names. So I'm stitching in people's names. So that's pretty fun. I'm working on one right now, actually. I'm trying to multitask my time as much as I can. But yeah. Ty donated and said, whoops, there's an ad. Get out of here. Get out of here, ad. Ty Marshall donated and said, sadly feeling under the weather for almost a week. Oh no, but getting better. By the way, you planning to get Sonic Racing Cross World or Little Nightmares 3? I probably won't. I didn't even know the Sonic game was coming out. I don't really play a lot of Sonic games, so I probably won't get that one, but I know a lot of people in here are probably really excited for it. As for Little Nightmares 3, I know my siblings are very excited about that, so I'm probably just gonna mooch off of their game, if I'm being honest. But yeah, no, I've heard about the Little Nightmares coming out with the pre-orders and stuff, so that's really cool. But I hope you feel better, Ty. I'm so sorry that my mic has changed. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. Shmee. It shows that hold on, let me check my Yeti mic. Let me check the properties. It shows my Yeti microphone is in use. It's set to default. Who the heck knows what that means? That's weird. It probably was set to some random on mic. It could be from my earbuds. It could be from the camera. Who knows? You know what I mean? It could be from anything, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being completely honest. Now you can't hear me at all? What is going on? I'm muted? What? It shows that it's going. Wait, can you seriously not hear me? What is going on? Testing. Okay, can you still hear me after I stop testing the audio? Wait, can you... What? Okay, now it's quiet. What's going on? I didn't change any of this... Why is it... Oh, you know what? Is this a stupid thing when... Hold on, where's my device properties? It shows... Okay. Wait. Where's my Yeti? No, 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 no. Yeti. Sound settings. Okay, hold on. How is that? Can you hear me now? Dude, my Windows is trying to like make my day worse. Is this better? Can you guys hear me now? Is this Is this better now? Dude, I didn't change any of these settings. There was no updates. I don't know why my computer wants to kill me. Okay, good. Now you can hear me? Okay, good. Goodness gracious. Well, good. Now we can have better audio. My gosh. Well, I guess... I don't know what microphone it was set to, but at least you guys could hear me when I first started. I don't know why it changed my Yeti microphone settings. What's going on? But whatever. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't care. It's just trying to mess with me. Whatever. Anyways... let me read this last super chat. We'll switch over to Kofi real quick. Genji51. Genji, do you need healing? Donated and said, I'm so glad Cassandra's back. She's so comforting. I didn't think the other vampire would give up so easily. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you didn't see what went on behind the scenes. I was trying to, like, picture in my head, like, what does this vampire fight look like? Because, like, you guys don't get to see it. You guys hear it. So, but nah, she's lunging over, they're literally throwing each other against walls. They're really strong. And so eventually Cassandra gets her behind the bar area, and she just starts like pushing her up against like where all the bottles are, and then she uses some of the bottles and just like she's smashing them over the girl's head. And so yeah, and just by the sheer strength of just pushing her into the floor, because some of the bottles are now on the floor, so when she's just slamming her on the floor, it's creating more like glass sound effects because there's already bottles on the floor now. And so it's just a lot of glass smashing, but basically yeah, Cassandra's like really throwing her around, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I thought that would be an interesting piece of lore of, like, I mean, obviously Cassandra is, decently aged, even though, I mean, she's probably, like, what, like, physically in her, like, I don't know, I pictured her physically, like, in her late 20s or something like that, but she's really old. She's been around for some time now, but even though the lady who came in was probably in her, like, I don't know, I picture her like in late 30s or something like that. Like, she's relatively young compared to Cassandra. Like, Cassandra knows her way around. So, anyways, yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Honestly, I really always like bringing her back because it's fun to figure out what's going on in the bar. And this time, I was like, we need to have Timmy say something. Timmy needs to be an actual character, but I didn't have time to ask anyone to be it. I was considering, so very graciously, I was considering asking Icy again to possibly voice Timmy, but I do think so quickly, I was like, I can't give him a day's notice. Like, hey, bro, can you send this to me today? That's terrible. So I looked online for, like, some royalty-free voices, and I was able to make it myself. But, anywhoosies. No, I love Timmy. I gotta draw Timmy now. I'm gonna draw Timmy so you guys can see what Timmy looks like. I have such a this clear image in my head, and I wish you guys could see it. But anyways, I'm rambling. But I guess, it's chill Saturday, so what else are we gonna do but ramble? My gosh. Let's see. Today's the 11th. Let's check. Okay, let's see. The first one for today is from John Craft. John Craft donated and said, "Hey, Katori, it's John Craft. I like Halloween just like you do. It's fun. It's really great for the kids. By the way, loved your last 2-minute audio. Just great. Big hugs from me. Have a beautiful weekend. A beautiful week ahead." Well, thank you, John Craft. Yeah, I do very thoroughly enjoy Halloween. I definitely, handing out candy to kids is always really fun, especially since I get so into it. I like dressing up and like being this character, and I think that they like it. It's like, it makes it more fun for the candy exchange. It's not just like a boring, like, oh yeah, here you go. It's like, I like decorating the house and making it spooky, and it's really fun. It's almost like you get to relive Halloween as a kid in a way through, giving candy to the kids. But anyways. John Craft donated again and said, "It's John Craft, how are you? Just wanted to say how much I love your work. It's beautiful. It's very unique. You're the best on ASMR. By the way, I love your laugh. It's so cute. So happy to give you 2 nice donations." Well, thank you, John Craft. I appreciate that. I'm glad my laugh isn't, very, gosh, I had an adjective in my mind, but I can't think of it. But I'm glad it's not bad. But no, thank you so much. I'm glad you like my ASMR. I know that's obviously what I do, so I'm glad I'm good at it. So thank you. I have a donation from Cyberman. Cyberman donated and said, "Hey Katori, I hope you're doing well. So during the fan mail, I forgot to ask you to read Coriala's letter since you missed it." I didn't know I missed a letter. So lucky I have it here for you to read. Sorry I could not tell you sooner. That's okay. I probably won't read it right now just because we're on like a regular stream and I gotta, I don't know how long the letter is, but I will read it I'll read it in my own time because I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't realize I missed a letter. So thank you for sending me the letter, Cyberman. I will be sure to read it later. It's funny, I got a letter from Coriala and like, I am Coriala. It's like the most fourth wall breaking ever. Shogo donated and said, "Call me a jack-o'-lantern because something inside me lights up when I see you." Oh, here comes the Halloween pickup line, y'all. Let's go. It's for the season. Speaking of which, I gotta carve. We just picked up some pumpkins. I gotta start deciding what I'm gonna carve in my pumpkin. Bobby donated and said, "Since Kofi is working weird, I'll just say this briefly. Loved Werewolf GF, and although I respected the experiment of the fight scene, it reminded me too much of my bouncer days. Not a bad audio though, but just odd." Well, thanks for calling it odd. But no, I mean, obviously, if it reminded you of, like, some bad memories, I understand why you didn't, particularly like it. But I actually really thoroughly enjoyed making that audio. It was really fun making a, actual fight scene, and I was sure not to tag ASMR in the title because I did not want to false advertise. You know, but someone, funnily enough, in the comment section was like, what's the word? They were like, actually, they're like, the glass smashing was very pleasing to listen to. They're like, it's like ASMR, which I was not expecting. But no, it was really fun to try to figure that out. So I actually really enjoyed making that audio. It was really fun to do. I was actually debating whether or not to bring her back again this season because she was just, I don't know, I really enjoy her character and everything that, it's like the little bits of world building with that is always so fun. But anywhoosies, I'm glad that you also like the werewolf GF. She's always fun to bring back too. Adam donated and said, don't wait for part 2 or 3. By the way, how is your math? I mean, my math is fine. I guess. I mean, I'm not particularly taking math right now. Okay, let's see. So wait. So this is part... Okay. Okay. Just making... Oops. Here we go. Actually, it's not allowing me to, see it. It won't let me, it's not working, Adam. I cannot view it. Just to let you know, for your part 1 that you sent over, I cannot view it. It will not let me see it. It will not let me see it. So I'm sorry, but I cannot read it because I cannot see it. I don't know why it's not letting me in. Gosh dang. That's funny. We got a, well, actually, no, wait, we gotta read this one first. Shogo donated and said, I sent you a sneak peek of one of the drawings I'm making for your spooky package. My spooky package? What did you make for my spooky package? Let's see if we can see it. Oh, excuse me. Is this gonna load? Where is this gonna not just, is this just gonna be, there we go. I'm like, why is this not working? For goodness sake. Where is, oh, okay, there. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's cute. It's like apple picking with Tagger. Thank you, Twitter, for finally loading. But no, Shogo, that's really cute. That's really cute. Here we go. These were the 2 donations. I was like, what the heck? We have a donation from Airy and from Wicked Penguin that both say echo, echo. So I guess hopefully there was not an echo during that time. There might have been because you know, my mic was bugging out a little bit, but echo, echo, echo. Shogo donated and said, you're franken fine, forever girl. Oh my gosh. Just in case you didn't know. Well, thank you. I'm like, every time I hear forever girl, I think of Avatar The Last Airbender, because I think that's what Aang says to Katara, right? He's like, you're my forever girl. I found that so funny. It still gets me to this day. It's freaking funny. Forever girl. Adam donated and said, I saw the error I made, so here's parts in, okay, so he resent the part 1 link, and he also has, okay. So he sent, so we have a part 1 and part 2 from Adam. We have College Girl and Celeste. Okay. I think College Girl just has my voice, so we'll just, well, we have multiple college, well, unless it's just, do we have a generic College Girl? I don't remember, but we'll just give her my voice. So, College Girl and Celeste. So, College Girl says, hey Celeste, can you help me with this math problem? Of course, what's the question? If a pump drains a pool in 9 hours and another pump drains the same pool in 7 hours, how long does it take to do it at the same time? Wolf Jeff? What? Can you help us with the math problem? Oops, sorry, I didn't get part 2 up yet. 9 hours plus 7 hours equals 16 divided by 2 for 2 pumps equals 8. But the answer has to be less than 7 hours. If 9 and 7 hours pumps are working together. We should be asking Clara. She's good at math. they're all like, could you imagine, like, they're all trying to put their brains together and it's just not working. They're like, wait, hold on. Bro, they're all doing it wrong. They need to just ask Sensible Housekeeper. She will solve it. She'll solve it. Like, look at it. She'll just ask her. Your problems will be solved. She knows everything. Or better yet, we have a professor, right? Don't we have a professor in the repertoire of women? We have a college professor, right? Cassandra and Jinx. Okay, so Neb donated, and we have a roleplay between Cassandra and Jinx, right? It's always so hard for me to do Cassandra's voice. It's it's slightly deeper, but not, like, too deep of a voice. Like, sometimes I accidentally slip into Celeste, and that's not her voice. So Cassandra's always really hard to do. I don't know what I did the first time, but it's very hard to replicate. But anyways. So Cassandra says, welcome in. What do you got in this joint? Probably nothing for a human. Wait, Calamity? Where's Calamity's here? Okay, wait. Hopefully this isn't meant to be Clara. But anyway, so Calamity emerges. I think we'll be fine. 2 glasses, please. Just when I thought I've seen it all. Oh, so Calamity is with Jinx. Oh, could you imagine that? Could you imagine? The world would not be safe. The world would not be safe. No one would be safe with that combination. Sheffy donated and said, "Heyo, hope you had a good week. Been enjoying the Halloween vids recently. Here's to many more." Yeah, no, it's been fun. I enjoy spooky stuff, so it's very fun to like, you know, bring back some characters that haven't been around for a while. All right, we gotta check on the super chats. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have a lot. We have a lot. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to check back at Streamlabs because some of the super chats I can't see. Goodness. Okay, I think the last one I heard was Ty's about Little Nightmares. So, wait. Oh no, I think it was Genji's because he talked about Cassandra. Okay, yeah. So Inept donated and said, on my family's yearly camping trips. On my family's yearly camping trip. So probably won't be able to stick around. Wanted to stop by and say hi. And say hey, and very excited for the witch standee. Yeah, I know. I think she's gonna be a really good like addition. I actually debated on using Cassandra because, like, I don't know, she's like one of the only girls that probably wears pants. And so I was like, oh, like that'd be cool. Like she looks so fancy, and I don't know, I thought about making her, but then the witch GF's been around for longer, so I thought I'd do her instead. So, but who knows? Maybe we'll add Cassandra in because I do like her. Aaron Bellis or Bayus donated and said, if you like apple crisps, then you should try Dutch apple pie. Crisp, but even better. Also, great to see Spider-Girl again. Yeah, I know. I thought we'd bring her back for a little bit, so it's been fun to you know, I thought it would be cute to do like a date night thing. So I'm glad you liked her coming back. And yeah, I guess I'll have to. I think I've eaten Dutch apple pie before, so maybe it's about time I make one. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, as for me, I'm going to have a special day tomorrow. I'm going to finally watch Night of the Zoopocalypse, the movie that I've been waiting for. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that, but I hope you enjoy it, especially, you know, if you've been waiting so long to actually see it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy your movie. Ty donated and said, thanks, Katori, and Little Nightmares 3 is out tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure my siblings will get a hold of that, like, for sure. Actually, I need to eat my own apple crisp. This has been sitting here. It better not have gotten cold. It's warm enough. It's warm enough. Anyways. Samurai donated and said, so what'd you name your owl? Happy I got it for you. Well, what did I name mine from Baldur's Gate? I like the name Benny. I think it's so cute. So maybe I'll name it Benny, because I think I named my owlbear from Baldur's Gate Benny. Even though, like, you couldn't really name it, I think that's what I called him. I called him Benny. Benny the owl bear. It was Precious. He was my baby. Benny. Wicked Penguin donated and said, I would say my week was a thing, but thankfully my bosses didn't get too mad that my email kept crashing. Silver lining, at least it's the weekend. Indeed, it is the weekend. Huzzah. Huzzah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm chewing so much. I recently went to a Ren fair. I forgot to tell you guys this. Recently went to a Ren fair. It was so cool because when we went there, every time someone tipped, they'd say huzzah for the tipper, and so huzzah for the tipper. So that was fun. I was like, oh my gosh, it really makes you want to tip. You know what I mean? You want to get huzzah'd. But no, it was fun. It was actually fun. I've never been to one before, so that was really fun. I forgot. That was something I recently did. Anywhoosies. Oh yeah, Garrick Anderson Dode said volume up just a smidge. I'm assuming this is when we were having the microphone issues. So, but thank you for letting me know. I honestly had no idea that something was wrong with my mic, so I appreciate that. So thank you, Garrick. Neb donated and said technology being a butt, lol. Why? I don't know. I didn't change anything. It did it itself. So dumb. So dumb. Dumb. Jay donated. Oh, it's Jay. Hey, Jay. Jay donated and said, what's up, y'all? This week was weird. I almost had a stroke. Lost my job. What? You lost your job because you had a stroke? Now I'm talking to a music label right now. This week has been crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. That's crazy. I'm so sorry that you almost had a stroke. That's very serious. So I hope you're okay, and I hope you're doing better. And that's terrible that you lost your job because of that. Like, that's not your fault. Like, that's so dumb. But I'm so sorry you had a stroke or almost had a stroke. I will definitely be keeping you in my prayers, Jay. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that you're talking to a music label. That's definitely good. So I hope that becomes fruitful and you're able to, do some music with them, because I know that for a while you've been, wanting to, you've been creating, obviously, the music that's playing right now, in case anyone didn't know, this lovely jam is created by VJ, this guy. He creates really nice beats and music. So I hope it goes well for you, Jay. I hope that you're able to do stuff with the music label. That's so awesome. I really hope that it pans out. I really do. So it's so good to hear from you. I hope you're feeling better. Genji donated and said, I have a feeling Cass's adversary will be back. Who knows? Maybe she will be. Maybe she will. Yeah, you never know. Maybe she will come back, Or maybe Cassandra can help her become a better vampire and have a better view on humans, helping people, make people better. That's what it's all about. Or maybe she'll speed her up again. Who knows? Ari Rambi donated and said, hit me up if you ever need someone to voice Timmy, lol. People are like, I want to be Timmy. Oh my goodness. Timmy auditions for like one line. Timmy auditioned. No, it's getting colder. This ain't it. It's okay, the apple crisp still tastes good, it's just a little sad. Wicked Penguin donated and said, I want to make this clear, I did not hate yesterday's audio, I enjoyed 75% of it, mad respect for the experimentation. Oh, okay. Well, no. Well, thank you, Bobby, I appreciate that. I understand that sometimes some things just aren't for some people, especially if they bring up bad memories, so. I'm sorry that ended up bringing up some bad memories for you, but I'm glad that you enjoyed some of it, so thank you, I appreciate that. I'm sorry that your time as a bouncer, wasn't always, was difficult at times, Cyberman donated and said, I swear Coriad's letter is a minute long, please. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to be fair to everybody, because, I don't know how long it is, and, I usually don't read long letters on regular streams, but I promise I'll read it in my, spare time. Plus, I'm eating, but no, I don't know how I missed it. I'm gonna be honest. I think I read all the letters. I don't know how I missed it. Wicked Penguin donated and said, Kofi is showing up twice, hence the echo between me and Eric. Oh, okay, the echo. Okay, I see you. Got you, got you. The guy donated and said, just saying hey and hope you have a nice stream. Oh, thank you, the guy. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's not swallow apple pieces. Let's not swallow apple pieces. There we go. Let's not choke on stream. That would be rather bad. Goodness. Where are we at? Oh, Mr. Wanapan donated and said, Seikatori, what would you think if the police GF arrested Benson for his bad temper and his police arrest Benson for his bad temper and his incompetent because he didn't train Mordecai and Rigby properly? Oh, okay, so police GF arrested Benson. Well, with how Benson is, I'm assuming it's gonna be a very big scene. Benson is not really one for keeping us cool, so it would be a very loud audio. A very loud audio. Oh my goodness. Mr. Wanapod donated and said, and Muscle Man for his bad example of mentorship. Wait, arresting Muscle? Yeah, those are two people you do not want to arrest, so that's just gonna be a terrible time. Terrible time. It's gonna be pretty bad. Where are we at? Garrick Anderson donated and said, a few stores I've been to recently already have Christmas stuff out on the shelves. I suppose for Halloween, all you need is candy and an outfit. Yeah, you know. That's crazy that I can't stand. I'm literally going to stores looking for more Halloween stuff, and like Christmas is already overtaking it. I'm not happy about that. Like, no, can we? I need more. I need more Halloween decorations to like just. I feel like it heals me inside. Cause like I don't know. During fall time, the beginning of fall is really pretty with all the reds and you know, oranges and stuff. But after a while, like, all the trees become bare and it's just, like, dead leaves on the ground. It makes me feel sad inside. So, instead, like, I'm just like, Halloween. Just put Halloween decorations everywhere. And everything feels, like, more, like, spooky kind of, like, Victorian-y, mansion-y. I don't know. It just feels more spooky-ish, you know, than just being, like, you know, dead trees. And also, just, like, come on. Like, there's already, okay, one thing I'm not mad about is they're having sales for, like, Halloween stuff already, but since they're having sales for Halloween stuff already, they're not putting, like, new stuff out. Like, there's no, like, it's almost like there's not, like, some of the there's not enough decorations for me to choose from, because it's, like, they're not putting more Halloween decorations out, because it's, like, mid-October, I guess. But anyways. No, Kokiri, we can't go through Thanksgiving first. Immediately after Halloween is Christmas for me. Anyways, where am I at? Neb donated and said, I finished your custom Spider Girl. Ooh, well, thank you so much, Neb. She'll be on the way soon, and I will include a light up spider web. I'm excited to have finished. Excuse me. But no, yeah, thank you so much, Neb. That's so cool. I will have my very own customized Clara Carter. Let's go. So no, that's awesome, Neb. I can't wait to see it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ty donated and said, how do Mr. and Mrs. Ted solve their arguments? They hash it out. By the way, you missed the last super chat. Little Nightmares 3 is out now, not tomorrow. What? Did I miss something? Sorry if I did. Oh yeah, I read it. It said, thanks, Katori. Little Nightmares 3 is out now. Oh, maybe I read tomorrow by accident. Maybe that's why you thought I missed it. Yeah, then you said you were sadly feeling under the weather. So yeah, I guess I read it wrong. It's actually out now, not tomorrow. But okay, well then yeah, I will take a look at that then, because well, I mean, I'm sure my siblings will take a look at it, because definitely they will be getting it. Mr. Wenupon donated and said, well, let's say Benson and Muscle Man are the ones who broke the rules. Like, imagine she explains to them, like, the way Willy Wonka explains. So, like, if they broke the law, I mean, even if they broke the law, I don't think they're gonna be very happy about being arrested. I mean, it's Benson and Muscle Man. You know, it's just not, it's not gonna go well. It doesn't matter how well she explains it. They're not gonna be happy about it. Oh, you know, stole fizzy lifting drinks. Yeah, it don't matter if Benson and Muscle Man broke the rules. They're gonna be mad regardless. I mean, well, I'm trying to think of, like, if there was ever an episode where Muscle Man and Benson broke the rules. I don't think there ever was. There? I don't know. So yeah, I'm actually not really sure how'd that go down, if they actually broke the rules. Oh, Bobby donated and said, had an idea for Witch GF. Maybe a reverse comfort where she is questioning whether or not she's a good witch after a failed recipe. Yeah, that could work. Some comfort for Witch GF. Lovely Witch GF. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh goodness, chat, don't freeze up. No, 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 no. No. Oh no. Oh. Wait, ads, get out of here, ads. I see you. They try to hide from me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, which of your GFs do you think would be a great addition to a TV show? Like Friends, Full House, Modern Family, etc. Or would you replace the female cast with your GFs as characters for the show? Modern show. I think I would love to see one of my characters in Seinfeld. Definitely Seinfeld, for sure. Like, I really want Neko in Seinfeld. You know what I mean? I feel like her and Kramer would just be doing the most absurd things. And, like, they'd be feeding off each other. Like, he'd be like, all right, we're gonna go set this thing up. And she'd be like, what if we set it up? Well, what if you set it up, but with twice the amount of glitter? And he's like, giddy up. And then they go and, like, you know, like, the whole paint thinner situation would have been 10 times worse. Or like that time when Kramer brought in that, like, studio show set into his apartment. Like, she'd be in there as his co-host. Like, I want Neko in Seinfeld. I feel like that'd be freaking hilarious. It'd be a good time. You know, like, I feel like she'd also, like, randomly steal, like, Jerry's clothes and she'd try to pretend to be a comedian. She'd be like, yeah, you know, catnip, what's up with that? You know? What's up with that? Yeah. Yeah, Neko, Kramer, and Newman. That would be a time, huh? Neko on side will just hook it up to my veins. Oh my gosh, I need to do a thing where Neko, like, I need to, like, self-insert, like, Neko into the show. Where she's, like, added in voice lines. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. How in the world can I randomly just change my voice? I don't know, it's just something I do. Something I've done past 4 years. Actually, I've been doing this my whole life. I do this all the time. Oh, you'll never watch Seinfeld, Natasha? Dang. It's actually a pretty funny series. Oh yeah. What's the deal with airline catnip? What's the deal with airline catnip? Oh my gosh. Goodness. That is freaking funny. Alright, I gotta check on Kofi real quick. Where am I at? Shogo donated and said, are you a ghost, best girl? Because you've been haunting my thoughts all day. Ah, yes, of course. I'm very good at haunting. Alright, it seems like Adam has made a three-part donation. So let us see. 3 parts. So this is between Neko, Celeste, and so this is the last parts to them solving the math equation. All right. So let's start off. Yes, 3 parts. So Neko says, "Hey
girls, what you doing?"
Helping college chef with her math homework.
Can I help?
No, I don't think. Please let her. I'm curious what her head comes up with. Okay, a pump can drain a pool in 7 hours and another in 9 hours. How long for it to do it together? Neko? I think we broke her.
3 and 15/6 hours.
What?
Using the mathematical formula of A times B over A plus B, you will arrive at an answer of 63 over 16.
What?
16 goes into 63 3 times. 16 times 3 is 48. 63 minus 48 is 15.
I know how to turn fractions into mixed numbers, but I never learned this method.
And the decimal form is 3.9375.
What is happening right now?
0.9375 times 60 minutes is 56.25. So our final answer is 3 hours, 56 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Celeste, does that math add up? Yes. I stand corrected, she broke us. So you know how to do math, but you don't know what color oranges are.
I told you, I'm colorblind.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, Neko is actually smart. You know what? Maybe we can make that canon, because that's freaking hilarious. Alright, well thank you so much for the donations, Adam. Let's see, Bobby donated. Oh. I can't see it, Bobby. It won't let me look at it. It says I do not have access. I cannot see it. Let me know if you end up fixing it, and I will look at it. Cobalt donated and said, I said this on Twitter, but I actually thought the fight scene was well done. You did really well conveying that they were fighting each other, flinging each other around as opposed to punching. That's the image I saw while listening, at least. Personally, you may have to use that sound to force me awake. Yeah, no, well, for one, it's really hard to find, like, punching sounds that don't sound fake unless, like, you make it yourself. And, like, I feel like the glass smashing would have sounded better anyways, because, you know, they're in a bar, and, like, she's literally right behind her is, like, a wall of bottles. So, and I figured they'd be flinging each other around since, you know, they can kind of fly. So, yeah, I figured that would have been, so I'm glad it came across that way. I'm glad you liked it. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had like 7 layers of audio to create that. Oopsie daisy. Here we are. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, well, there's the episode called Muscle Mentor, but would Police Jeff arrest Benson and Muscle Man for endangered Rigby like in the episode? I don't remember exactly what happened in that episode, but if they broke the law, then yeah, I mean, she is a loyal police officer doing good in the world. So yeah, Police Jeff would arrest them for sure. You know what? That's so crazy. I do that too. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It says, I watch Seinfeld with background noise. I find it comforting. That's exactly what I do. Like, if I'm, like, laying on the couch and, like, I don't really know what to watch, like, I don't really want to pay attention, but I just kind of want to, like, sit down and crochet and just, like, not think, you know? But, like, I still kind of watch it. You still kind of, like, giggle a bit, you know? But it's, like, I don't know. Seinfeld is comforting to me, so that's interesting that you do the same. That's what I do. That's so funny. Anywhoosies. Yeah, that's what I do, too. Okay, wait, hold on. We got some, donations. Wicked Penguin donated and said, oh, fixed it. Also, Neko and I have something in common. Woo, colorblindness for the win. Oh, I didn't know you were colorblind, Bobby. That's so interesting. I think my great-grandfather was colorblind. None of us have inherited it, but we knew that he was, because he'd always talk about how, like, some colors look the same, or, like, you know, like, especially, like, you know, when he was looking at streetlights and stuff like that. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you and Neko do have something in common. Oh, Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Garrick Anderson donated and said, what if one of your GFs played the role of Wilson from the show Home Improvement, the wise and knowledgeable neighbor next door who hides his face behind the fence dividing the property? I totally forgot about that. I didn't really watch a lot of Home Improvement, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Just a GF, like, the thumbnail's just a fence with eyeballs, like, you're just, like, top of her head. Like, you always just see the top of her head. You go there for advice every once in a while, and she's just standing there randomly, like, oh, yeah, here, you come back for some advice? I got you, buddy. I got you. That'd be cute. Christopher James donated and said, good evening from the UK. I hope you're well. Well, thank you so much, Christopher James. Good evening to you, too. Hope everything's good in the good old UK. Oh, wait, shoot. I think we have some Ko-fi donations. Oh, actually, I think Bobby said he fixed it, so hold on. Hold on. Let us look. See what Bobby has to say. Okay. So Cassandra and Bobby. Oh, hissing and... Oh, so we're hissing. Here we go. This was the part that was the hardest. It took me a million times to get the right hiss, because other times it sounded terrible. They sounded just bad. So I had to, like, hiss, like, 30 times just to get a few that I thought sounded nice. But anyways. So I apologize if this hiss sounds bad. It takes me a bit to get a right hiss. But for this, we're going to have to wing it. So Cassandra is hissing in pain. So Cassandra's... I could have taken them. Uh-huh. Sure. What are you drinking anyways? Everclear. What? Wait, what? Isn't that stuff, like, super strong? It's like water to me. Are you sure you're human? Well, Bobby, help Cassandra out. The poor girl's on the floor hurt, and you're like, uh-huh, sure. At least help her out a little bit. But I'm sure she's impressed by your liquor intake. Granted, poor Cassandra, she can't drink the liquor. But I guess she can drink it from you. She can try it off of you. Thane donated and said, small update. Regarding my grandmother, she will leave the hospital next week, but her health issues, especially her eyes, prevent her from going back home. Oh no. So she will be in a retiring home from now on. At least it's literally 2 minutes by car from my dad's home. Well, that's nice. At least it's close. You know, that way it's easy to visit and see her. So that's good at least. But yeah, I hope she's doing okay. I know that other than sadly her sight, but I hope she's doing all right. There's a spelling mistake in the stream title. What'd I do? What'd I do, Mr. Smee? Plum. What did I do? Oh! It's not spooky! It's Suki! Whoopsie daisy. That never happened. That never happened. But what's Suki? I don't know what you guys are talking about. What's Suki? What Suki do you speak of? Oh, you are helping her? Alright, well good, Bobby. I'm glad. I thought you were just like standing over her as she's on the ground. You're like, uh-huh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're helping her out. Alright. Where are we at? Duncan Clark donated and said, "Hey Katori, big fan. I was wondering if you take requests. If so, have you ever heard of Treasure Planet? I'd love to see you do one from that universe." I have heard of Treasure Planet. I really like Treasure Planet. People give me suggestions all the time. I can't guarantee that I will do the suggestion, but I'm more than open to hearing what they are, because sometimes they ring a bell and I'm just like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do that today. So, but no, I do really like Treasure Planet too. I really do like Treasure Planet, so. So, yes. So yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what I would do from that if I were to do it, but I do thoroughly enjoy Treasure Planet. The world building in that is fantastic. But yeah, no, you're feel free to suggest things if you'd like. Ty donated and said, if Sonic and Knuckles starred in a movie, what would the movie be called? The Fast and the Furious. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Allie donated and said, my favorite sitcom is a show called Still Game, based in Glasgow. It's about two pensioners. Pensioners? I don't know what that is. Pensioners. Pensioners. So, okay. Receiving a pension. Pensioners and the shenanigans they get up to. So, like, two older people. I mean, hey. I mean, yeah, there's stuff. I love the Golden Girls, so, I mean, why not? Screenshotted. Mr. Shmee. You would do that to me. Mr. Shmee, you do it. Mr. Shmee. Mr. Shmee, you do that to me, Mr. Shmee. But Mr. Shmee. Mr. Shmee.
Mr. Shmee.
Nah, he screenshot me. He wouldn't care. Mr. Shmee's like, nah. You're screwed, dude. Garrick Anderson donated and said, well, that settles it. You need to do a Kyoshi Warrior GF since you got Suki on the brain. What? What? When did I talk about Suki? I mean, I like Suki. I don't have a problem. I like Suki, but I don't think I was talking about Suki. The mistake in the title is proof, so you need to do another. Oh, Suki. Okay, because it was okay. I don't know what you're talking about. It's spooky. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no spelling mistake. What do you speak of? What do you speak of? Oh, no. I do like Avatar: Last Airbender. It's a really cool show. Mr. Shmee! How dare! Did he actually? Did he actually? I feel like he knew I was gonna do that. Hold on. That little turd nugget, he did. It's right here. Oh, Mr. Shmee. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let me check on Kofi real quick. Where are we at? Oh, actually no, we're actually all caught up in Kofi, never mind. Someone's like, Dark Cloud's like, the remainder of the live stream is just going to be Katori going, Mr. Shmee! Mr. Shmee. Wait, crap. I forgot which one made me mad. I usually just use these 3 ones. So I don't know which. I think this is the heart one. Wait, so this one must be the mad one. Mr. Shmee. The thing is, this model does not have a mad face. You think that this would allow me to have a more mad face, but there is no. I mean, the worst I can do is this. That doesn't look menacing. My eyebrows need to go down more. Gosh, dang it. But anyways, whatever. I will have to settle for what I got. I feel like that's like, you know what? Trick or treat, my dear. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, why is that so funny? I don't, you know why? Because I'm just picturing, because Mr. Shmee's British, right? So the way British people, when they say things, it sounds more fancy. So I'm just picturing Mr. Shmee, like, sitting in this mahogany chair and like that, and like some sweater vest, like fancy looking stuff with a pipe in his mouth, and he's like, trick or treat, my dear. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm screwed. Oh man. That's hilarious. I don't know why that got me so hard. That's freaking funny. Anywhoosies. Yeah, the rest of the streams is me screaming at Mr. Shmee. That's the content. That's what you guys came here for. Just me screaming at my mod, and he's just laughing in his little mahogany chair with his little top hat because he's a hedgehog. Anywhoosies. Garrick Anderson donated and said, maybe you could do a privateer? What is that? I'm assuming it's like someone in the army? It's a privately owned armed ship. Oh, so it's like a girl on a ship. A privateer, GF set in the universe of Treasure Planet. She could be welcoming the listener aboard her ship and crew. I mean, we've done a pirate GF, so I mean, it wouldn't be too off-brand. I guess you never know. Mr. Oneupon donated said, say, Katori, what do you call a flying robot? I don't know. What do you call a flying robot? Neb donated and said, shared a sneak peek of Spider-Girl in art on Discord. Ooh, let us look. Oh, cool! Even did like her little stripes above and below her eyes. That's so cool. Well, Neb, I look forward to seeing it in person. That is so cool. Unless, I think you said you were sending it. If you aren't sending it, no worries. But that's really cool, Neb. That's really cool that you made that. That's so cool. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Very, very cool. Everyone here. Y'all, you guys are so sweet. Bobby donated and said, I'll get the counter for the Smee counter. Speaking of click, wait, what? What? Hold up. My brain. I'll get the counter for the Mr. Smee counter. Speaking of click. I'm assuming you mean you're taking a screenshot? The dehumidifier. Doggone it. You know, it's been a while since you've come. He wasn't on last time, but he had to make an appearance this time. Hold up. Oh gosh. Dehumidifier, you're getting me all tangled in my yarn. Shush, 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 shush. Huh. You know what's so funny? We keep some of our DVDs down here for storage, and I found a Napoleon Dynamite DVD right on the dehumidifier, which is so funny because I think in the Discord people were talking about that. How serendipitous. Anywho. Anywhoosies. I know he's just doing his job, Kokery, but he needs to be quiet right now. Shush, 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 shush. Mr. Oneupon donated and said, the robot in the sky. Disguise. Get it? Oh, a robot in disguise. Okay. I got you. I got you. That's funny. Funny, funny. Whoa! We got some Ko-fis. Hold on. We got some Ko-fis. We have quite a few Ko-fis, actually, that just came in. Let's see. Kobo Coyote. Okay, here we are. Wait. Did I? No, I read that one. Here we go. Sugar donated and said, what proof do you have that you're not in fact a cute werewolf best girl? Because the evidence I've gathered is a little overwhelming. 1, you both like dark, damp places like the basement. Okay. 2, both extremely hairy and cute. Okay. 3, both feisty and intimidating. And 4, both hate the sun. I mean, that is true. I mean, technically, I mean, hating the sun could be on par with being a vampire. But, you know, I mean, I see your point. I see your point. There is some evidence stacked against me. I see what you mean. I mean, technically, no one can prove anything yet. But, you know, I guess you just never know. Guess you'll just never know. Something to think about. Something to think about. Bobby donated. Said, just in case it needs to be sent again. I think it worked. But I can double check and make sure this isn't something different. Oh yeah, no, this is the one where like, oh, as I continue patching her up, wait, oh no, this is different, my bad. Maybe I missed one of yours, because you said sending it again in case, wait, you said sending it again, so did I miss one of your previous donations? Because this is... No, this one's different. Okay, let me read this one. So it's Cassandra and Bobby. So Cassandra says, as I continue patching her up, she says, that's terrible. I was reading the rest of it. Cassandra says, okay, be honest with me. How do I compare to the other GFs? I can handle it. Which, by the way, no, she can't. No one should ever ask this to anyone. Bobby's Titan's bandage. Meh, you're okay. That's terrible. Just okay? I mean, yeah. I'm sure you're alright, girl. So, would you ever consider dating a... No. I'm assuming you just don't like vampires. Poor Cassandra. Poor Cassandra. You can at least just say you're not for me. Poor Cassandra. Poor Cassandra. Can't believe this. Where are we at now? Here we go. Thane donated and said, small update regarding my grandmother. Oh, that's weird. I must have missed Bobby's old donation because I already read Thane's from there. Okay. Oh, so this is supposed to be, so I guess I did miss one of Bobby's because now this is the new one from Bobby. So my bad. At least I actually found, now I didn't have to miss it. Let's see this new one from Bobby. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is the same one. This is the same one. I just wanted to make sure. I guess he sent the same link twice. I just wanted to make sure. At least I think so. I'll copy and paste the link again just to make sure it's the same one, because I don't want to not read something new if you sent something new. No, it's the same one. Just wanted to make sure. Nathan donated and said, where do you get the background music for Cass? Also, would love another half where she patches us up. Oh, that'd be cute. Oh yeah, like you legit get, like, the other vampire ain't quitting. You legit get attacked. I feel like Cass would walk you home though. But yeah, I mean, you could just trip and fall. And she's like, you know what, hun, I'll patch you up. But anywhoosies, yeah, I was just looking up like Halloween songs, and I found it. I don't know specifically how it was made. I don't know. I mean, some people were speculating where it came from. I honestly, I don't know. It was just like, it was like some, like, what's the word? What's the word for, like, when you gather things? I'm gonna say gather because I accumulate. That's what I'm looking for. I accumulate, like, if I see a song or if I see something that says, like, oh, royalty free, I will take it. So I honestly don't remember where I got it, but it's been in my library for a while. Like, I have folders that's like Halloween sound effects, or I put things for musics or jazz musics, or, you know, like, depending on, like, what video I'm doing. That way it's easier for me to find it. So those were a few that I had in there, and so I used them. So I don't remember where I got it, but it could have been like from, I don't know, like probably like some kind of like, probably like one of those like royalty free websites, or I got it from, sometimes there's like some YouTube channels that will share like royalty free music, which I don't know how safe it is because some of them probably aren't royalty free. I don't know. I guess I took a leap on that one because I was like, I mean, it's probably fine. So, yeah. Yes, I am very tired. Shogo's like, are you tired, goddess? Yes, I am. But yeah, it's probably from somewhere around there. I use a lot of different, like, you know, there's like I know Pixabay has a lot of royalty free stuff there that I've gotten, but like there's a lot of different places. Like some people will just like, some people are just kind and they randomly like share, like whether it's on Twitter or whatever, they'll just be like, oh, like here's like some royalty free stuff. So anytime I see that, I always take it because you never don't take royalty free stuff. So, yeah, I wish I could remember exactly where I got it from. I don't exactly recall. I don't think it was, I don't think it was from Pixabay. It wasn't from there. It was probably from like some person or some channel that was like sharing like quote unquote like royalty free stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. So hopefully it is. I haven't been flagged yet. So let's hope that that's what it is. But yeah, I accumulate stuff. So half of the stuff, I don't know exactly where I got it from. I know, well, recently, obviously, I got some stuff from Pixabay. By the way, if you're looking for nice glass crashing sounds, Pixabay has a lot of them. Definitely got a lot from Pixabay. Get away, you ads. I see you. These gosh dang ads. Shogo donated and said, I know I talk too much. Feel free to use kisses as a way to shut me up anytime. I'm sure that'd work on a lot of people. You know? I'll just use that as my secret weapon from now on. I'll just be like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of hearing you talk, so we're just gonna make you quiet for a little while. Whoopsie daisies. Yes, I'm tired. I'm a very tired Teresa, Mr. Smee. Dang it! I still haven't eaten the rest of my apple crisp is cooked. And actually, should I say is it's no longer cooked? It's probably cold now. I keep on forgetting to eat it. Oh, actually, you guys, I want to ask you guys a question. I've been trying to figure out. The sad thing is I have some extra photos that I haven't used because, you know, each of the calendars only uses 12 photos. So I actually have some photos that I haven't used yet. So I was trying to accumulate a new calendar, and I'm trying to figure out what I want. And actually, some of the photos I know I had, I can't find. So like some of my photos are lost, which kind of sucks. But anywhoosies. When I went, what's the word? When I went on vacation back in, July, I took some photos, like, in the pool, like, actually, like, I brought an underwater camera. Well, not underwater camera, it's actually underwater case to go over my, to go over a camera. But anyways, so, I thought, like, oh, that'd be cool to, like, do, like, a summer quote-unquote calendar. I wanted it to be Koreala, I did, but I did not finish my mermaid tail. I'm still trying to figure out how that works, and I just didn't have the time, and honestly, I think I'm gonna have to start again if I do it, because I'm not a professional, like, mermaid tail maker. I'm just trying to DIY it myself, okay? I mean, I know I'm pretty good at making costumes and, like, figuring things out on my own, and, like, DIY, I'm a DIY girl, but, like, it's gonna take me a bit to figure that out, and sadly, since that's not my profession, I don't have all the time in the world to put time into it. So I bought I ended up buying a themed bathing suit that hopefully looks like if it was like Koreala in a bathing suit or something, I don't know, because obviously Koreala just has scales on her chest, and you know, I can't really do that for a calendar for obvious reasons. So that's what I picked, and so I was trying to debate whether or not I just include the underwater photos like in a regular calendar with other girlfriends, or should I just have a calendar that's just like quote unquote like a Koreala calendar where it's like her like in the pool if she was like in a bathing suit or something. So I'll get your guys' opinions on that. Like, so would you rather just have just like pool photos in one calendar, like it's like a pool calendar, or would you like to have those like integrated into like a multiple GF thing? Because I have a lot of pool shots, so like there's definitely you can make a whole calendar out of it. But if you guys would rather have like a mix match of different GFs, then you know, yeah, just let me know. So it was like Corialla edition. It's weird because like it was actually really difficult to take shots because I can't show my face. So it's like, it's just, yeah, it you know, it is what it is. But I still think they came out pretty cool because since I have very long hair, it's kind of cool to see like my hair in the water a little bit, you know. So Pool Islander, yes. So sadly, I was laughing at myself because I'm like, it's just photos mostly of my chest, which kind of feels weird. But like, it's not like sussy. It's not meant to be sussy or anything. But like, I just had to angle it so that way my face wasn't shown. So it's just my lower body mainly. And you know, I don't want to just, you know, show photos of my legs. It's kind of boring because mostly my hair is, I try to like also incorporate my hair into the photos because it looks really cool under the water. It like flows around because I don't know, I got like 4 feet of hair. So yeah, pretty interesting. And then wait, Natasha saying, I can make you a scaled top if you want. I made a scaled bodice for my friends. Ren Fair. That's really cool. All right. You know, maybe, you know, I'm so dumb. I should have done that. I didn't have the time to do it, but that'd be really cool. Let's go. Scaled top. Let's go. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so sadly, it is what it is. It doesn't look exactly like Corialla because, like, obviously there is no, I mean, that's probably another reason why I didn't take a bunch of pictures like of my legs, because Corialla doesn't have legs. But you know, we're just gonna pretend that she's just, this is Corialla transformed in a bathing suit. There you go. You know, I mean, she has brown hair, so you know, it's pretty on brand that way. But anyways, Ed Hughes. All right, people are choosing Corialla calendar. All right, if I have, would you guys rather that be like the older calendars, like the right, you know, like the ones that we've had? I think they're 11.5 by, or 8.5 by 11, or would you rather that be like a desk calendar? Because I know that those are spiral, but they're smaller. Or would you rather have like the usual size calendars for that one? I'm just asking just because I figure, you know, we got you guys here live. I might as well just ask while I'm thinking of it. So yeah, just let me know. Would you rather like have like the what's it called? Yeah, 8.5 by 11, or like the smaller desk calendars. I don't know what people are looking for. Granted, I know mostly I've been doing the larger calendars, but there's an appropriate meme for the. Okay, hold on. Mr. Shmi said there's a meme that would be great for this. Oh my gosh! Yes. That is what that's exactly the vibes I'm feeling. In case you guys, obviously you guys don't know, there is it's in the Discord. Mr. Shmi has a gif of a hamster in a top hat in a swivel chair, like a velvet swivel chair, and it swirls around, and it says "Trick or treat, my dear." Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. That's funny. Alrighty, let's check on the donations because I have not been checking that for a hot second. Bobby donated and said I sent a picture on Discord as what I meant. Oh, okay, got you. You probably like the screenshots, I'm guessing, for screenshots for like the I can't think of it, for the spelling mistake that did not happen. Natasha's, I see her a comment she made a while ago, says, "I'll live in the walls. I can confirm Tori dies." Oh no, I got to Natasha too soon. That's so funny. Bobby also donated and said, I like her, but it's because she's a bartender, not because she's a vampire. I should have made that clear. Oh! I'm guessing it's bad memories of bartenders, I'm assuming. Oh no. Oh, Mitch donated and said, was watching The Omen from 1976 the other day, and funnily, that film reminds me of how my dad originally wanted to name me Damien when I was born Friday the 13th, when Jason was already taken. Interesting. 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 Oopsie daisies. I'm gonna drop my crocheting hook. Oh, did I call it a hamster? I meant a hedgehog. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say hamster. I know it's a hedgehog. It was my bad. My bad. I just called Mr. Shmee a hamster. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Bless. I'm laughing too much. I'm definitely not finishing this little piece of apple crumble I brought up here. It's cold. The blasphemy. Okay. They donated. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. Mama has an important question she has to ask me. There we go. What is it now? I just replied back. What is it? I am busy, woman. Okay, there we go. Alright, what did Thane say? Thane donated and said, oh, so it's Cassandra and Thane. So Cassandra says, okay, this is what Thane wrote, not me. So Cassandra says, that Bobby guy is so mean for a human. And Thane says, don't worry, he's just an alright guy himself. Sorry, Bobby, LOL. That says in parentheses. Plus, you can date me and Mila. You got 2 humans for the price of 1. Mila's like, yeah, she can date me too. My gosh, you guys. Hey, I mean, you and Mila like to cook stuff, so so that means you guys are probably pretty tasty. Cassandra will definitely have 2, you know, well, she doesn't like calling you guys snacks. She doesn't like calling humans snacks. She thinks that's degrading, but I'm sure she'd appreciate your very, tasty blood. If you would so be nice to offer it to her. Obviously, she would not take it unless you allowed it. Bobby donated and said, Cassandra, oh, so this is lots of Cassandra roleplays. So this is between Cassandra and Bobby. So Cassandra says, so it's because I'm a bartender, not because I'm a vampire. Yep, I keep it professional. Huh. I guess that makes sense now. Nice try, Thane, lol. My gosh, you guys are like, you guys are like fighting with roleplays. That's funny. I know food doesn't go into the blood, Natasha. I know. But like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a vampire. Maybe someone's diet, you know, helps influence how nice their blood tastes. You know, it may not taste like the specific food, but I'm sure as heck if someone who eats, you know, some pretty good meals is going to take it taste a lot better than some other poor diets. I'm fairly certain. I mean, obviously, you know, alcohol, you know, I'm pretty sure she'd be able to get it if they drink alcohol, but yeah, as far as food goes, I mean, probably just the quality, I'm assuming the quality of the blood would probably be better, or, you know, probably just better based on their diet, I'm guessing. Do, 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 do. Oh gosh, this yarn's getting all tangled up. Stop it! No! Why are you tangled? I literally got the yarn from where I was supposed to get it. You always get the yarn from the middle, because that's... Why is this stuck? For goodness sake. I can never win. These things always like to... Anyways. Mitch donated and said, it's just as well we'll never get an Office series featuring vampires, given they are pretty bad at meeting stakeholders. Stakeholders. I see. Mm-hmm. Stakeholders. Am I good at spinning a good yarn? I don't really spin the yarn, Mr. Smee. It's already kind of spun, you know? It's already kind of spun for me. It just comes in like a skein, you know, a skein of yarn. I mean, I know some crocheters, they have like this thing that will unwind the yarn and like rewind it in a better way. I don't have that because I'm too lazy to go get it, and like I choose violence every day. So I just crochet straight from the skein because that's what I do. Yeah. Wait, was that a joke? Mr. Smee, I'm too tired for this. Are you good at spinning a good yarn? Oh, okay, well, wait. Wait, what? I don't know. You know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. Oh, Mr. Super Chat Ty, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I actually missed a few. My bad. My bad. Ty donated and said, would you call songs about cars? Cartoons. Oh my gosh. Of course you do, Ty. I can't speak. Of course you do, Ty. Of course you do. My goodness. Neb donated and said, 8/11 calendar sounds good. Alrighty then. Good. I guess we'll just do a regular sized one. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you ever heard of The Scary Door? It's a show the characters from Futurama watch sometime. It's supposed to be a parody of Twilight Zone. Huh. No, I did not know about it. I did not know. I did not know. Why is this thing not scrolling? Let me scroll, gosh darn it. I'm very good at spinning a story. But you said... What? Are you good at spinning a story? Mr. Smee, I'm too tired for this. I don't know what's a pun anymore. I don't know. Yes, obviously I am. Obviously, I am a master writer. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ty. I don't know why I said die. My mouth just wasn't cooperating. Just was not cooperating, and neither is this yarn. Neither was the yarn. Oopsie daisy. Spinning a yarn means making up a story. Really? I didn't know that. Actually, I never heard of that before. So actually, I did not know what that. So to be fair, funnily enough, I've never heard of that before, of that being used in that context. So I was very much lost. Thank you for explaining that to me. So now in the future, I won't look dumb. I guess you can't really be dumb if you've never heard of it. But yeah, I've never heard of that being used that way before. So now I know. Alright, time to check on Ko-fi. I just saw a swarm of Ko-fis coming. Alright, you guys, Cyberman donated for Valley GF, so you can't blame me for this. I know a lot of you guys hate her voice, but it's too late. It's happening. Valley Girl is here. So this is between Valley Girl and Coriala. Okay. So Valley Girl says... Hold on, it's hard for me to get her voice. It's like goes against everything I believe in, but I have to try. I purposely try not to sound like this. Alright, Let me just like, I'm trying to feel like how they would feel, like how they feel right now. Okay. So Valid GF says, so Coriella, what happened to your bathtub? I had Sai use his shrink machine and gave it to Katori to hold soap bars. Ah, that's sweet. So like, when's your next audio? Not sure, but Cyburn says since the pool is at his second home, I'll just say hi to him. LOL. So yeah, I guess we want more Coriella, huh? Even Valley Girl's wondering. Valley Girl's like, bro, when's your next audio coming out? And Coriolla's like, I don't know. Yeah, but even Valley Girl's like, when is like her next video coming out? Like, it's just ridiculous. Oh, they donated, and Mila wanted to participate in this, LOL. So Mila says, I don't know what Mila sounds like. I'm just going to give her a slightly higher pitched voice, so that way Cassandra will sound different. I wouldn't mind dating such a cute vampire lady such as you. You can bite me whenever you want, darling. Oh my, your lady is quite adorable. I'll take that offer. And then Thane says, oh, she cooks very well. It will make blood tasty. I thought when you said she cooks, I thought you meant, oh, let her cook. Like Mila's cooking. Oh, but yeah, I guess it goes both ways. That's funny. That's cute. Oh, Mila's Ukrainian? I don't think I could do a Ukrainian accent. I mean, I probably can do, which, I mean, the closest I can do, which I don't know if it sounds anything like it because I don't really know. I'm assuming it sounds somewhat similar, but all I can do is like a somewhat Russian accent, which I'm assuming does not sound fully Ukrainian, but I wouldn't know. I'm not sure. Actually, not 100% sure what a Ukrainian accent sounds like. I'm assuming it sounds similar, but I don't know. Oh, hold up. We also have, where are we at? Oh, here we go. I don't know why I wasn't showing up. There we go. Nathan donated and said, please post a link to the music you use somewhere. I've been trying to find it and I can't. I don't have a link to it. I'm sorry. I usually just download my stuff. I don't really save the links. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where it's from. I deeply apologize. I'm sorry. I never thought to keep a paper trail because I just didn't think I would need to, keep a paper trail of it. So sadly, I do not have the link to it. I'm sorry. I mean, the only other songs that I know, like some songs that I've used in my videos, I know that some have come from the YouTube library. I don't think the Halloween ones came from, I'm pretty sure they did not come from there, but some of the songs I've used have come from the YouTube library. So check it out. There are some songs there that are pretty good that you can, have like a license for like forever and they cost $0, so always check it out in there. Someone said, Ukrainian accent is similar to Russian, except Ukrainians always pronounce os. Russian is like English in that way. Oh, pronounce O's. Sorry, O's. Pronounce O's. And Ukrainians can't pronounce G's. They sound like H instead. So the G's sound like H's. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. That'll be interesting. Huh. The more you know. So they pronounce the O's, and like G's sound more like H's. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I'm sure people in chat will tell me different, but all Eastern European basically sounds like the same. It just depends on what country you go to. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a similar sound, you know what I mean? Like if you're coming from a specific region, it's probably gonna sound like somewhat similar, you know what I mean? I always wanted to like do well with a Czech accent, or Hungarian accent, or somewhere around there, because I'm part Czech and Hungarian. I know that Victor's actor from Arcane said that he tried to do a Czech accent, so I was always trying to mimic his accent to see if I could do it. I can get kind of close, but obviously, like, not perfect, so, yeah. Because I really like that accent. I think it's really unique. And it's sound, you know, my great-grandmother sounded a bit like that, so, I thought, hey, you know, we'll just do that. I'm trying to see if this hat's almost done. Is the hat almost done? I feel like I need to do one more row. We'll do one more row. Do one more row. This one stitch is being difficult, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna drink some water. Oopsie daisies. Oh no, don't get stuck. No, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Very Czech. Very nice. Oh, Mr. Wanapan donated and said, you like Batman, if I remember correctly. I do like Batman. I like Batman very much. Batman was my favorite superhero since my very, very early days. I dressed up as Batman, I think, for Halloween when I was like 2. Yep. I love Batman from the very beginning. Cyberman donated and said, oh, Cassandra says, oh, thank you, Sai, for the blood cookies. Love you. How would you make blood cookies? I mean, I know there's like blood pudding. I feel like you'd really have to boil that sucker down and like make it in some kind of putty. I don't know how you do it, but I'm sure there's a way. How's your hat collection? Do you think you can stitch together a cowboy hat? I have not crocheted a cowboy hat yet, Mr. Smee, I can tell you that much. I mean, I'm sure there's a pattern for one. I don't know how well it would hold up, because I feel like it needs to be really stiff in order to have the rim of the hat, like, stay up. I'm sure maybe there's a way, or a stitch, or a yarn. I mean, maybe you might have to, like, put, like, some interfacing on the inside. You know, you might have to, like, crochet around some interfacing in order for it to have the brim of the hat, you know, stay up correctly. But no, I mean, yeah, I quite frankly, I started by crocheting Mama a hat, and then I realized, oh, I have all this yarn left over, I should crochet some Christmas hats. At first, I started crocheting Christmas stockings, and I still need to finish those up, but then I started crocheting hats, because the pattern is really easy. You know, it's for sometimes the Christmas stockings, I have to keep on looking back and forth between, you know, like I have to like keep on checking the pattern and making sure I'm doing it right. Whereas like the hats, I kind of just wing it. It's pretty, you know, it's not too difficult. It's something that you can do while watching a TV show. You know what I mean? You don't really have to think too much. So I started making Christmas hats, or hats. I shouldn't say hats I'm going to give for Christmas. So right now I've made 3, and this is going to be my 4th one. I hope Cassandra reimburses her listener for all that blood. I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, you're not going to believe this, but I've seen a Batman movie in an Aztec theme, and boy, I didn't know much is worse. The Aztec of the Spanish invaders. I mean, if you're talking about the Aztecs were pretty brutal. They're pretty brutal. But yeah, and I've never seen that. I don't know. I'm not like too big in just me personally, like with like doing like very different AUs of Batman. It's just not really my thing. But I mean, it's interesting that they, you know, would make something like that, I guess. But just probably wouldn't be for me. Probably not for me. Oh, you saw the movie and you liked it, Zachy? As a Mexican, I really liked the idea. I mean, I'm a Mexican myself. I'm very mixed. I'm, like, extremely mixed, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm curious. I was like, someone's like, as a Mexican myself, I liked it. I'm like, okay. I don't know. Granted, in general, I'm not really big on AUs, so maybe that's just probably a me thing, but I don't know, maybe it is good. I don't know. I mean, I can't really say since I haven't watched it. I'm just, like, talking about it like I know what it's about, but maybe it's not too bad. Mitch donated and said, once played chess with a guy from Prague years ago who said to me after he won, oh, well, check yourself before you wreck yourself, Mitch. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Check yourself. Well, Neb, I'm sure Cassandra will greatly appreciate your blood. Which is so interesting. I've actually recently just watched Interview with a Vampire on Netflix. Just because it was like Halloween season and I was just curious what it was about. It was pretty interesting. I feel like there's at some points it was just getting a little bit like it was just not like, I don't know. Like at the beginning was rather interesting. But like it got a little slow in some parts, or like I felt like some of it was just kind of like nah. But the concept was pretty interesting, and like interviewing a vampire and like how, you know, how to like ethically source blood, like if you were to do so and stuff like that, and like different ways to like live for hundreds of years as a vampire if you're gonna do that. So it's interesting. Get out of here, you ads. I see you. Mr. Winnipon donated and said, what if the Joker took over McDonald's? I'm sure the Happy Meals would not be so happy if that was the case. I'm sure the Happy Meals would not be as happy. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. I meant to set that down so I didn't drop it. Mitch said, if you ever learn Hungarian, I know some, don't know what you'd think of how poetic the insults and swearing can be. Well, I'm not looking to learn the swearing, Mitch, but, I mean, wait, you said it's poetic? Don't know what you'd think of how poetic. I mean, if they're poetic, that's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Guess they got creative. But, but yeah, no, that's so funny. I guess, you know, I mean, hey, if there's any non-swear words you want to teach me, Mitch, I will be glad to learn them. Yes, Neb, actually, I love What We Do in the Shadows. I actually watched that with my brother and my mother, and we all love Nandor, and then Guillermo, and Nadia, and Laszlo, and, you know, Nadia is so funny. Like, she was in the cave, she was, like, trying to do she was going, yeah, and then Guillermo was like, she's like, I'm doing echolocation. And then, Nandor, like, what's a quote from Nandor? He was like, you know, pillaging, and, you know, pillaging the villages, and then they're like, oh no, please don't kill me. No, I pillage everyone, you included. I love that show. It's so funny. No, it was great. It actually had a really wholesome ending, surprisingly. I love, you know what, so yeah, I love that show. I want to cosplay as Nadia, honestly. I want to like get something that looks like her outfit and just be Nadia. She's great. It's just so funny. I love Guillermo and Nandor. I love them. They're so funny. Someone's like, Guillermo, my beloved. It was such an interesting show. I mean, obviously there's some crude humor in it, but it's pretty funny. I actually really like the show. We have some donations coming. I gotta read some Ko-fis. Here, I'll read the super chat and check on the Ko-fis. Garrick Anderson donated and said, so any Halloween specials you got lined up to watch? Me, I watch Garfield Halloween and It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I usually like to watch just a bunch of different like Halloween specials, like from the older Cartoon Network days, like the Halloween special from like, you know, like Ed, Edd n Eddy, for instance. Maybe like the Halloween special from SpongeBob. You know, I'm trying to think of any other Halloween. I mean, I sometimes watch Scooby-Doo stuff around this time of year. What else do we watch on Halloween? We used to sometimes watch The Addams Family, because that's always a fun show to watch. And I feel like there's another one that we watch, but I can't quite remember what it is. I know my brother's like, hey, we should watch Scary Godmother this year. We haven't watched that in a long time. And I was like, oh, you're right, we haven't. So we might watch that. That's always a funny show. The animation's horrible, but it's freaking funny. All right, let's check on the Ko-fi donations. Neb donated. Oh, so this is for Tagger and Cassandra. Let's see. So Tagger says, do you need a bouncer here? As long as you can handle crazy. Please, I'm an orc. What's the craziest thing you've... Oh, please, I'm an orc. What's the craziest thing you've seen here? Let's just say I've seen a lot. Just be careful with the zombies. They fall apart easily. Could you imagine? Just Tagger just like goes and hits a zombie and they just explode and she's like, whoops. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's funny. Oh, Thane donated. Evidently says follow up. Mila asked me to write this. All right, let's see what Mila says. So Mila says... Not as adorable as yourself, my dear. Kisses Cassie. Oh, Cassandra blushes. Oh, unexpected. You, lady, you're something else. And Thane says, that's why I fell in love with Mila. Thane's just like watching his girlfriend Riz. Ba 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 ba. Mila's part of the stream now. Well, Mila always hops. She hops in from time to time. Thane says that she says hello, which I appreciate. Very, very nice. Yeah, no, that'd be funny. Yeah, it's you know, I should do another like pub drawing. Like I know I did the fantasy one. I should do a pub drawing of all the Halloween girl characters like in the pub. You have like the witch, you know, witch lady and Cassandra, and you know, I'm trying to think who else would be in there. I guess like all the Halloween characters, right? Because remember the zombie girl said that there was like a zombie society that she goes to. Who knows? Maybe she also knows about the bar. Maybe that's like another place where like some creepy people hang out, so she goes there. Maybe the ghost Clara, you know, well, we learned that she's actually able to leave the house in the listener's body. Maybe the listeners heard about this bar and then took her there and she was able to kind of explore the bar where other ghosts are. Or maybe Timmy the ghost can help Clara learn how to leave the house. Look at that! Community! Beautiful. Who would have thought? Do, 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 do. Goodness gracious. I need to like stretch. Hold on. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. That's my back. Ooh. I don't know if anybody heard that. You probably couldn't, but maybe if you did. I am like freaking Rice Krispies. Goes to gift Claire. Yeah. I mean, we have a bunch of. I mean, yeah, and the werewolf girl could be there too. Like all of the Halloween characters probably would know about the bar, right? Because it's like a hub for all the spooky things. So, yeah, I can see that. Sorry, guys. I'm just putting this around my head. I know this sounds weird, but let's see. No, I still need to make it a little bit wider for the hat. I gotta wrap it around and gotta add a few more stitches. A few more stitches. Here we go. Says then the listener walks in and it's like romancing all the bachelorettes in the Stardew Valley and going to Emily. Yeah, it's like the listener walks in and it's like legit like everyone is in love with them because like it's like everyone's in love with them from a different storyline. That's funny. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, really? Neck cracking freaks you out? Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you don't want to, like, be too violent with it. It is your neck. But yeah, it does help me sometimes, like, to kind of, like, crick it back into place. I did have a physical therapist who would kind of... It wasn't a chiropractor, it was a physical therapist who would help me out with my neck and my back stuff, but they have since retired. So I am on my own. Because he did more, like, gentle maneuvering. Versus, like, you know, like, how chiropractors are a bit more, I don't want to say violent, but they're definitely more, like, they're definitely not gentle. So, you know, he does different kinds of maneuvers and, like, releases muscles, and so he doesn't do a lot of, like, quick movements, you know, where it would hurt you or anything like that, so. Anywho. But yeah. Do you make sure to do stretches during a work day? You know, it's funny you say that, Mr. Shmee. I mean, I usually stretch in my chair, but, like, I mean, if you mean, like, full-on yoga stretches, probably not. But, you know, I stretch, like, a little bit. You know, like, just kind of, like, put my arms above my head, kind of stretch side to side. You know, stuff like that. I do have, which has helped me greatly in case anyone else has, like, back stuff. I have a foam, like, roller. It's, like, a back roller. It's, like, this. It's a very firm... like foam, almost like styrofoamy, but not completely styrofoam. It's not styrofoam, but it's not like the cushiony foam either. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a roller. And so it's like a pretty decently sized cylinder. It's like, you know, pretty thick. And then you lay on it and you roll like, you know, like you roll it up and down your back. So you're kind of like rolling along the floor. And you hear like these little pops in your back. It kind of like pushes things back into place a little bit. So that helps me out. Sometimes I use that. What about my leggies? Oh, my leggies are cooked. I don't stretch my legs at all. I'm usually like sitting crisscross applesauce in a chair. I'm like crunched up when I do my work, which probably isn't that great. But since I'm so short, my like feet don't really reach the ground that well in my chair. So like I just keep them up with me. So, but yeah, no, I don't stretch my legs at all. So that's probably not good. But you know, I don't. I'm just being honest. Being honest. Yeah, no, my leggies are cooked. Pizza Guy donated and said, late to the stream, but EVA cutting / costume creating with your GF sounds nice. Or, twist on an old concept, GF actually refers to herself as your wife. I am your wife. But, no, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, as a cosplayer myself. I mean, hey, you know, it's the dream to be working on EVA cosplay with your significant other. That's like true quality time right there for me. You know how beautiful it would be? We'd be like, honey, I got you some new contact cement. I'd be like, I love you so much. This is why I love you. Oh, but yeah, that's cute. That's really cute. Mitch donated and said, if ever I'm in a pub drawing, you can draw me as Chucky GF as Chucky. GF wants me to cosplay Chucky and thought, yeah, that's a good fit for my mischief. You want to be Chucky? Oh my gosh. Out of all the characters, Chucky. Ty, thank you for the rose, Ty. Thank you, thank you. Ty, no, sorry, not Ty. I was reading Ty's donation when I was looking down. But Mr. Shmee said, you know, you're probably going to shrink. What do you mean I'm probably gonna shrink? How am I gonna, tell me, Mr. Shmee, how am I gonna shrink? Because I don't stretch my legs? What is this? What is this? You know, I have been saying Mr. Shmee a lot in the stream. I keep on saying, we need a compilation of me going, Mr. Shmee! It's just Mr. Shmee. Just Katori screaming Mr. Shmee for an hour. Oh my gosh. Basically, yeah. What? You gotta stretch your legs not to shrink? What is this from? I've never heard of that. Like, is that, like, actually true? Like, I'm just curious. I've never heard of that. Inept, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting so many roses today. Much appreciated. Natasha donated and said, I don't know if you noticed, Kat, but Mr. Smee is not your most commonly said phrase. What's my most commonly said? I mean, I know Mr. Smee is not my most commonly said phrase, but I'm curious. What's my most commonly said phrase? Do you like? Is that something you've been keeping track of? I'm just curious. But yeah, no, I know it's not the most common phrase, but it's just be kind of funny. It'd be a funny compilation. I don't know. Probably you can't just say I don't know. Probably, but let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's all educate ourselves. Do you shrink if you don't stretch your legs? I mean, it's just good to know. No. It says no. No, your legs will not shrink if you don't stretch them, but you will become less flexible and mobile, which can make them feel shorter and lead to tightness, aches, and increased risk of injury. A sedentary lifestyle, which is my lifestyle, can make your muscles tighter, and while your muscles don't actually shorten permanently, you will lose your range of motion over time without regular stretching. So I guess if I want to keep my flexibility, I guess I should stretch a bit more, which I don't do. So I probably should. Ha-ba-da-ba. Aries like your commonly used phrase is Mr. Smee. All right, I guess it is. I guess some people are refuting that it is Mr. Smee. I guess we'll just have to see. What? Tasha, I did not donate, and I did. Oh, Tasha said I did not donate, and I did in fact say it was your most common. What? Am I losing my mind? Did I read that wrong? Oh, you did. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she did say that. I don't know if you've noticed, Kat, but Mr. Smee is your most commonly said phrase. Okay. My bad, Natasha. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought you said not. Mr. Smee, derogatory. Alright, so, or oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess I say oh my goodness a lot. We just need a compilation of me saying Mr. Smee and oh my goodness. It's just like goes back and forth. It's like a rap. Oh my goodness, Mr. Smee. Honestly, I just want the one that's Mr. Smee. Just hear me. Just all these angry Mr. Smees. You could tell I'm mad. Oh, that'd be funny. Girl, go to bed. I ain't going to bed, Mr. Smee. I live on danger. I can't even speak. No, I'm not going to sleep. Are you kidding? It's like 7:52 p.m. No. Nah. I like living dangerously. Garrick Anderson, Smee banned me once. That is true, Natasha, he did. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I know of a way to increase your height. Simply eat there you go. Eat radioactive mashed potatoes, like the episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy, Once Upon an Ed. Exactly, you guys. That's how you gain height. Just find some radioactive mashed potatoes and eat up. You're good to go. There you go. There you go. See, exactly. See, I stay up to like 2 a.m. So like, I'm fine. I'm cooking. All right, so we do have some donations. Okay, so we have another thing from Thane for Cassandra and Mila because, wonderful together. So Cassandra says, so since you cook well, my sweet Mila, what does they bring to the table? And Mila says, oh, that's easy. He does such amazing massages. You should try one from him. And Thayton says, I do my best to make you relax and rest with the best care in the world. And Cassandra says, I can't say no to that. I mean, obviously no. I mean, honestly, like, I've said this before. I wish I had all the money in the world. I would hire my own masseuse. Like, I would have a standby masseuse all the time. I'm so messed up. My neck, my back, like, you know, it's just, like, definitely my neck and my jaw and my back and everything. Oh, gosh. I had Mama try to rub my neck out a little bit because it was a little janked up. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, if I ever win the lottery, Mama, I'm like, I'm going to hire a masseuse. And she's like, bless. She's like, I will use them too. Man, yeah. I'm gonna have to marry a masseuse, you guys. It'll fix me. It'll fix me, please. Oh gosh. Man, I need it. I need it. That's such a mood, Katori. Exactly. I feel bad, you know what I mean? Like, I feel bad, like, asking, like my family to help me out. Like, hey, like, can you rub my neck or something? It's just really hurting. And I feel bad because, their hands get tired because my neck's pretty stiff. It's, it's not like just gently rubbing. Like, I really want them to get in there, like, I don't want gentle rubbing. I want, like, deep tissue, like, literally strangle me massage. So, it makes their hands tired. So, I'm like, man, I really need to get, like, a masseuse, you know what I mean? So that way, this big Russian man who could just, like, absolutely, it'll fix me. Fix me right up. There you go. Yeah, you need a massage too, Neb. It's okay. I'll hire the Russian masseuse for all of us. He'll be so strong. He'll be like, all right, next one. Let's go. Next one. Anywhoosies. I think there is one more donation. Superman donated and said, so last week I saw on Etsy someone say a butterfly bag like the ones I gave you years ago. Or maybe someone was selling butterfly bags that you gave me years ago, and it made me happy you used them since this week has been kind of sad for me. I lost PC. You lost your PC. Maybe it says I lost PC. I'm assuming you lost your PC and have to start over again. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Like, especially all your data. That really sucks. I'm so sorry. And I feel sad not saying more flirty and kind things to you. You are beautiful. Well, thank you, Cyberman. I'm so sorry you lost your PC stuff. It's definitely, like, that's really frustrating. I mean, I'm sure that you had a lot of stuff on there. So I hope you're, able to get it back and, or at the very least, hopefully get a new PC and, I hope you're doing all right, because that really does suck. So I'm sorry. Wicked Penguin donated, says physical therapist GF when. Yeah, exactly. I need that too. I'll be like, hey, this audio's for me as well. I'm listening to myself. I need it. But yeah, no, yep. Physical therapist GF, let's go. Let me check on Ko-fi real quick. I'm just gonna reload it to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh! Iron's been a member for 36 months and said, hey Katori, just got done watching Anaconda. Still afraid of snakes. LOL. Anyways, here's a hug for my favorite Wholesome Ohioan. Aw, thank you, Iron. I appreciate that. Well, are you afraid of snakes? I actually think snakes are really cute. I mean, I know some people, whether it's like afraid of snakes or arachnophobia, I know some people have like some fears of some things, but it reminds me of a story. I think it was back in high school. I was in a class at the time. I think it was for some kind of field trip thing, I think. And they were showing like the different snakes that they had there, and they were showing a corn snake, I think it was. And they're like, oh, do you want to hold it? And no one, like, not a single person. They were looking like this guy asked, like, a dumb question. They're like, why would we want to do that? And I was like, I'll hold it. I was the only one who held that poor little thing. He was so cute. He was just curling around my hand, being a little bean. And I was like, oh. But yeah, no. Yeah, but yeah, I know some people who are afraid of snakes, but I don't know. I think, I think they're cute. They're just like little noodles. And they have these little eyeballs and a little tongue that goes... You know what, actually, I need to figure out the keybind for getting the tongue out on this model. I don't know how to do that. I know it's in here somewhere. I just don't know how it works. It could be because I have maybe an older version. I might have to update it. I don't know. Yeah, I like spiders, and I like, actually there was a jumping spider in the house yesterday, and I was like, hello, and I was like tapping again. I was trying to see if he would, because they say they're rather curious, you know, so I was trying to see if he'd, like, you know, like kind of crawl up to me, but nah, he was too scared. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry you're scared. Little guy. Poor little guy. Goodness, I'm sorry. Oh, Summerman donated and said I meant butterfly bags I gave you from fan mail. Oh. Yeah, no, those were really cute. Thank you. Very cute. Very cute. Alright, let me double check and make sure, since we're running up at 8 o'clock, that I didn't miss any of the donations on Ko-fi. I don't think I did. Dang it, why do did I scratch my face? God doggone it. I must have scratched my face. I feel like a line up my cheek. Goodness gracious. Okay, I don't think I missed any Ko-fis, so we're good. Well, you guys, we're just gonna kind of wrap up the stream here since we're running up at 8 o'clock. Thank you for letting me know your opinions on the calendars. It seems like everybody really wants like a, you know, pool Koreala themed calendar from the, you know, bathing suit photos I took in the pool when I went on vacation, you know, back in July. So, I'll try to, I've been trying to compile those together. It's kind of hard to take underwater photos, so hopefully they're good. I had to use my phone for those because I don't have an I have a good camera, like an actual Canon camera, but like I was too scared. Well, first of all, the cases to put, like the underwater cases for Canon cameras are really expensive, and secondly, I was too afraid to put a Canon camera in the pool, so I just used my iPhone, because iPhone cameras are pretty good, you know, if you you know, have a more recent iPhone. And you know, I got a more like well-to-do like underwater case for a phone, because I wanted to make sure my phone was not going to get obliterated. So, but anywho, I'll try to put that together and stuff, and then I'll try to start ordering. You know, I'll try to stop ordering. You know, the acrylic standees for Halloween. But anywho, we've come to the end of the stream, so in case anyone is new here, at the end of my streams, my mother likes to come down and say hello. So she is here to say hello to you all before we end the stream.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great evening, and I hope I said hello to everyone who said hello to me in chat. I am super tired today, didn't sleep real well last night, so I am running on Steam. And Limit Wildcat asked me if I liked the calligraphy you made for me. So I did not, you didn't show me that. So I was sort of trying to look at the papers over there. That's what I was rustling through when I came
because I was like, oh, like, you're making so much noise. What are you doing? Sorry. It's this one.
Ooh,
it's this one.
It's nice and pink. I like that. Oh, wow. Christ be with me, Christ. Oh, wow. I like this. I love it.
Yeah, I knew she'd like that. Sorry, I did not show it to her yet.
I'm going to put that in a frame and put it in my prayer room. I do have a prayer room down here, and that's where I usually record all of my videos for my Mama's Light YouTube channel, which I'm so sorry I do not have one for this week, but I will try to get one out for next week. And guess what? I've been thinking, and it is spooky month, I was thinking of doing a stream where we play some spooky games together for anyone who might want to play. Now, I don't play the shooter games like you guys probably all do. What I would play would be Dandy's World or the Hauntlet, which is on Adopt Me on Roblox. So, it sounds funny, they're both Roblox games, but they're still fun and they are still challenging, and if you can get with me to the end of the game and make it through 100 doors on the Hauntlet, or get to at least level or floor 20 on Dandy's World, you know, then great. But I bet you I could survive you guys. I'm gonna bet you I could survive you guys. So my question is, and maybe I'll have to put like one of those surveys out on Twitter to find out what day would be good for me streaming this. Would it be a Sunday evening? Would it be a Wednesday evening? And how many of you would actually be interested in playing this if I give you my gamer tag on Roblox? Think about it. I think we could have a lot of fun. They're sort of spooky games, and like I said, they are challenging. They really are. So if anyone's interested in that, you can either shoot me a message on Twitter, or I will try to get some sort of poll out to ask you. And hopefully those of you who want to be involved in it
Honestly,
have a Twitter.
I think the spookier one would probably be Dandy's World. From what I've seen, I think that would probably be one that would be. I'm guessing that would be.
Well, sometimes the Hauntlet's a little scary, especially when they start taking 2 of your hearts away or 3 of your hearts away.
I think true. I just figured the other one. I think the other one has something.
Yeah. The Dandy's World definitely is more challenging. So if any of you have not played it, I suggest go playing it a little bit so you don't get killed and then not be with the rest of us as we move on to the next floors.
Murdered.
But only 8 can play at a time, though, right? See, on the Hauntlet, I think as many can get in as want to. But on Dandy's World,
from what I know, I think the lobbies sometimes can be random, like.
Well, but if they friend me on Roblox.
Well, no, I mean sometimes when I was with you the one time, we weren't in the same one. When it.
Oh really? We weren't.
Yeah, with the door one. Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So just so you know, so that way it doesn't have any blips on your day. I think the lobbies can be a bit random.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay. So I hope that that's something that any of you are interested in. I can't really see the chat right now because she has it up on the other side. It's really hard for me to see.
This is the chat right here.
I know. Usually it's over here and I can see it better.
Oh well, I was just doing it a second.
There we go. So I don't know what anybody said. Did you see what they were saying?
I think they were just thinking it was interesting.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I gotta read this. Wait. Oh shoot. Here we go. Bobby donated and said, snakes and spiders don't bother me, but scorpions shudders. And the fact that some glow in the dark. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I mean, I guess the only reason why I'd be scared of scorpions is because they're poisonous. Other than that, I'm not really scared of any insect unless, I know that they can kill me, obviously.
I didn't even know that some of them could glow in the dark.
Yeah, they can, actually.
That's interesting.
I've seen that. Mitch donated and said, be really funny if I'm ever in Ohio in your neck of the woods, then given I'm fluent in Russian. Plus, GF says, I'm a very good masseuse. Russian then. Oh, he did give you the link to your channel, Mr. Smee did.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Smee. So if you haven't ever been over to my channel, check it out. There might be some videos that could help you out today.
Wicked Penguin donated and said, also hoped you liked the Back to the Future TV series Mama Tori. I love the idea of co-op with Mama Tori.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like the co-op. I am so sorry. I've just been so crazy this week. I have not watched yet, but it is sitting out on my little coffee table out there in the TV room.
Someone said Phasmo with Mama. Natasha said
okay, I've played Phasmophobia. I played Phasmophobia before, but again, you can only have so many people go into that as well, right?
True, yeah, true.
So,
Inept donated and said, have a wonderful night, y'all. Well, you have a wonderful night too, Inept. We have a donation from Mr. Wanapon that says, goodbye, good night, Katori and Mama Tori. Wish me luck, for I'm going to the Natural History Museum and the Science Museum for an opportunity I seek. Oh, well, cool. I wish you the best luck, and I hope you have
the
fun.
Best of luck. And yeah, I could create a private lobby.
Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Well, I mean, some spiders are venomous, Mr. Smee, but regular little spiders aren't gonna kill you. You know what I mean? But anywhoosies.
And the little jumping spiders. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're just little jumpers, little jumping spiders. So, okay, I think I've read everything. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody's donation, but yes. Oh, Ty donated said, any chance of a Joker GF video? What's so funny is that I was considering doing some kind of clownish girl thing. So that was actually on the horizon. I was thinking about that. So yeah, perhaps. Ty donated again and said, happy 40 years of Back to the Future.
Oh yes, Back to the Future, 40 years. If any of you haven't seen it, it is going to be out in theaters this month. So you could see it on the big screen. We've already done that earlier this year. So check it out if you haven't seen it. That's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
All 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. So If you haven't seen it, get out to the theaters and watch it.
And yeah, Ty, I saw that I missed yours. I think I went back and found it, the one about asking about the Joker GF. So obviously I know the chat's a bit behind. So, but yeah, I think I found the one that I missed. So sorry that I missed it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for coming. I will try to put together stuff for the calendar. I'll try to get some acrylic standees ordered. I'm waiting on it because currently I'm drawing another Halloween thing, and I was debating on whether or not putting it, on a mouse pad. Because I know we talked about mouse pads before, and I just never got around to ordering them because I was having some issues with the manufacturer. So I'm gonna try to finish that artwork first if I can, and then I'll order some because I know I have multiple artworks that I can use for mouse pads. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. So, but again, thank you guys for coming. I will, obviously, keep the guys updated on stuff. Sadly, some of the Halloween stuff might come after Halloween just because of how things are gonna land. But new stuff is new stuff. So, all right, you guys, thank you for coming, and I will talk to you all next week, same time, same date, Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. And you guys all have a lovely evening.
Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.